Hey guys, what's up? It's Lifeline here, and today we're going to be talking about Arcanes and Warframe. Now, Arcanes is a thing that a lot of people have been actually asking me about, but trust me, if you're following my beginner's guide, you are nowhere near close to getting an Arcane. And whenever I say Arcanes, what I mean is a buff attached to a cosmetic helmet in the game. So for example, if we take a look at my Valkyrie, which I have an Arcane attached to, which is right here. I have it attached to her, let's see what this is called, her Arcane Bastet Valkyrie helmet. So it's called the Bastet Valkyrie helmet, but I put an Arcane on it, and that Arcane is known as Arcane Strike. So on hit, 2.5% chance for plus 5% fire rate on melee weapons. Basically means I'm going to get more attack speed on my melee weapons. Now, how did I get this? I did the raid. Now, just for some proof that I've done the raid, you've seen on my Excalibur at the very start there, I had badges on my shoulder. This here one is the Nightmare badge, and this other one is the other just normal raid badge. So you get these badges for completing the normal raid, and then the Nightmare raid. And upon completing these raids, you'll actually get an Arcane at the end. So if you go into your foundry after you've completed a raid, you're going to find an Arcane ready to build. So this is an Arcane right here. And what I can do is I can attach this Arcane to a helmet. Now the Arcane I have right now is Arcane Pulse, which means I will get, or I'll heal my team upon picking up off an orb. So if I wanted to attach this to a certain frame's helmet or a Cyan-Dana that I own, I can do that, and then that buff will be applied to that certain cosmetic that I apply it to. Now, what frame you put this on is completely up to you. You can put it on a Cyan-Dana, which swaps it across all of your frames. But, you know, I would usually get one of these Arcane things and put it on a Warframe helmet. Now, Arcane Pulse isn't particularly one I want to put on my frame. So, like any of my frames, to be honest, because I have to pick up health wars, which aren't that common whenever you get in the higher tier. So the way that you get these Arcanes is you have to complete the raid. And I'll make a completely different video on the raid, covering how you can do it very easily. And, you know, just follow the step-by-step guide, and then you'll be able to do the raid nice and easy, and, you know, that'll be it done. But whenever people ask me about Arcane helmets, it is more or less because people are watching build guides on YouTube, and they say, oh, well, I have this helmet which gives me plus this amount of efficiency for minus this duration, kind of like the mods that you have from the Corrupted Vaults, yeah? But the thing is, those were implemented ages ago, like at the beginning of the game, and there's no way to obtain those now apart from trading them with other players. So whenever you go into the trading section, you'll see that there is actually a tab for helmets. Now, you won't have any if you just begun the game, but if you're like Mastery Rank 19, chances are you're going to have an Arcane helmet. And basically what these are, they were helmets that appeared on alerts, which gives you stat bonuses that were, you know, specific to the Warframe. So, for example, Rhino had a helmet where it increases his run speed for like less power strength or something like that. I don't know the exact stats for these, but they did exist. And the way that you guys are asking me about these, you're asking me how to get them, but what I'm doing is I'm explaining to you what they are. Chances are they will be added into the game, like, you know, later on in future updates from the raid, so you can get these Arcanes from the raid, and you'll be able to attach those to any cosmetic that you own, for example helmets or Cyan-Danas. But right now you just can't get those exact helmets or those exact Arcane buffs. So there only is one raid in the game as of me making this video, but later on they are implementing other raids. I know they're working on one right now that has something to do with the Shark Wing, which is Arc Wing except underwater. So we'll have to see how that there turns out. So that is pretty much it for me explaining what Arcanes are. Long story short is, the Arcanes that you see in build video guides, you may not be able to obtain them because you're new to the game, and they may come back in future updates in the game. So no promises, don't hold me to that, you know, I'm just, you know, murmuring in what I hope will happen. So anyway guys, if you like this video, please hit that like button below, and you want to see more content like this, please hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.